Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm doing this 90s grungy matte monochromatic makeup tutorial for you. Let's just talk about this hairstyle for a second. Let's just talk about this. Can you see that? So there's a YouTuber, her name is Kaylee Melissa. I'll link her down below. And I saw this hair tutorial and I thought, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it. I did it and I absolutely freaking love it. It is so cool and it gave me so much inspiration for this look. Also, let's just talk about this t-shirt. I am a huge Ramones fan. I got this shirt from Forever 21 last week. And here, the top, I was like, 90s grunge, let's do it. In the 90s, there was no blush, there was no highlight, there was no contouring. It was all very, very, very simple. It was all about those really dark kind of grungy eyes. So yeah, it's a super, super easy makeup tutorial. So if you want to see how I did this look, then please keep on watching. So first of all, I'm starting by priming using my usual Laura Mercier Hydrating Primer all over and my Benefit Porefessional Pore Minimiser through the centre of the face, just where I have a little bit of extra texture. No change here, my usual priming routine. Next, I'm taking my Too Faced Born This Way foundation and I'm applying it all over the face using a damp beauty blender. This foundation is perfect for the 90s look because it gives a beautiful satin matte finish. The 90s was all about matte. There was no highlight, there was no contour. It was just about that perfect matte base. So this foundation is pretty perfect for that makeup look. Next, I'm just priming my eyelids using my SmashBox 24-hour eye primer just to make sure that makeup stays in place. And then I'm going to do my usual under eye concealer routine. So first of all, using my Giorgio Armani Master Corrector No. 2 to take out any dark circles. And then going over the top with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in Light Pale. Next, I'm taking my Nars Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard and I'm applying that to any blemishes that I have. This is pretty much the same colour as my foundation, so it's just going to be to hide any of those unwanted blemishes. Now I'm going to conceal my eyelids using my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot just to help eliminate any discoloration in the eyelids. Now I'm just going to set all that using my MAC Mineralise Skin Finish in the shade Medium, applying it pretty liberally just so I get that beautiful matte finish that we're looking for. Next, I'm going to set my brow hairs using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel, just combing the brow hairs upwards and outwards and letting them set while I do my eye makeup. Then I will come back to them to fill them in. So onto eyes, I'm going to be using my KatVonD Shade and Light palette for this look. And first I'm going to take a nice neutral brown. I'm applying that all the way through the eye socket. So from the inner corner all the way to the outer corner, not being too neat, not being too precise. I'm just getting this in, blending, applying until we get a nice smoky definition through that eye socket. Next, I'm taking the same shade but mixing it with a lighter nude shade and I'm applying that all over the mobile lid just to help drag that eye socket colour down onto the lid but to keep the lid a little bit brighter. This is just going to help to create that beautiful grungy look. Next, I'm taking that same dark shade from the contour on the upper eye area and I'm applying it all the way along the lower lash line. So just building it, blending, building, blending until we get a nice smoky lower lash line. Now, this might make you feel a little bit dead when you first do it, but don't worry, it's going to come together. So next, I'm taking my ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Swerve, which is just a jet black. And I'm applying that all the way through the upper waterline and the upper lash line. And then I'm going to smudge and smoke that out so we get a nice defined smoky lash line. Then I'm going to take these two warm shades from the KatVonD Shade and Light palette, and I'm applying them all over the mobile lid towards the lower part of the lid, just where we placed that lash line. And what it's going to do, it's going to make that lash line nice and smoky and nice and warm, and it's just going to help to really finish off that grungy look by giving a nice smoky look to the eyes. So just placing it over that liner and then blending it upwards and outwards until we get a nice smoky finish. Now onto the lower lash line, so again taking that ColourPop liner, applying it all along the lower waterline and into the lower lash line. And then we're going to be smudging that out again to create a nice soft smoky finish. Last step is I'm going to take a pencil brush and that warm brown mix that we applied on the upper eyelid, and again I'm just going to run that through the lower lash line to smoke it out and give it a nice warm finish. Now we're going to apply a ton of mascara. I'm using my Giorgio Armani Ecsasty mascara in black. The 90s was not about false lashes, especially the grungy look. It was just about those beautiful dark eyes. So plenty of jet black mascara just to help really create that black grungy eye look that we're trying to achieve. Now back onto those brows. So I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in dark brown, and I'm applying that through my natural brow shape. The 90s brow was very, very bushy and not very neat. It was very kind of natural. So that's the kind of look we're trying to achieve. Nothing too defined, nothing too perfect. Just a nice bushy dark brow. Onto face, so I'm going to take my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and I'm applying it to the outer perimeters of the face. Now bronzing and blushing and contouring, highlighting was not part of the 90s, so I'm just going to do a little bit just to create a little bit of definition, just so I don't feel so ghostly. And lastly, onto lips. So first of all, I'm taking my Giorgio Armani lip liner in number 2, and then on top I'm using my Gerard Cosmetics Hydra Matte Liquid Lipstick in Iced Mocha, which is a beautiful, cool, coffee coloured liquid lipstick, just to help finish off that grungy matte makeup look that we're looking for. So this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope to see you on the next video. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.